If you live in upstate New York or even in Wildwood, New Jersey, you may be familiar with Terra Kitchen. Well, Anissa Wahid has finally opened a New York City location right here in Tribeca, and today we're checking it out. So this is the 5th location of Terra Kitchen, but it's the first in New York City.
Yes, very, very excited to be back in the city. The first location of Terra Kitchen opened in Schenectady in 2012. So it's taken me a little bit of a time to come back to the city, but I'm very excited.
You have an interesting story though. So you were working in corporate America before you started this.
You know, I went to school for design and fine arts, and I kind of fell into technology, but never really quite satisfied emotionally with my job. So I tried my hand at many different things and sort of very accidentally fell into Moroccan food. That's also where I met my husband and eventually got married. So, you know, I've spent a lot of time in Morocco, done a lot of cooking and touring and learning. It was a little spark that got started, and then one thing led to another, and now, you know, this has become a full-time passion for me. So we're gonna make a lamb kefta tagine today. I would say this is probably one of the first tagines that I had in Morocco and fell in love with. It's made with ground lamb meatballs and in a tomato sauce. And once it's cooked, we're gonna put some eggs into it.
For people who maybe are not familiar with Moroccan cuisine, what are some of the main ingredients?
Yeah, that's a really good question. I think one of the really prominent seasoning blends is called Ras Al Hanout. It has a base of paprika, some cumin, coriander, turmeric, preserved lemons, uniquely Moroccan.
I see a lot of prunes in dishes on the menu.
Apricots and prunes and raisins. So, you know, Morocco has always been sort of a gateway to Europe and to Africa. So it has a lot of influence from many parts of the world. And it's created its own identity, which is what I love about it.
And the tagine.
Yes, invented in Morocco. The idea is there is no vent in this lid. Everything is cooking inside without an air vent.
So you brought out a nice variety of things.
Yes. So this is an eggplant tagine with chickpeas, prunes, and honey.
The honey really adds something. Like the eggplant, there's like a little smoky and a little sweet.
This is a lamb shank with a honey harissa glaze. And then we have a grilled chicken breast with an apricot prune sauce. That's a sauce that I created about 10 years ago.
And it's in schools, is that right?
Yeah, so recently I started working on a pilot program in upstate New York with our local school districts to bring culinary diversity to schools. It's in about 28 school districts right now in upstate, and the goal is to bring it to about 720 across the state.
The chicken is so good.
And then, of course, the lamb meatballs that you and I made earlier.
Man, I make a good meatball dish. So good. Anissa, thank you so much for welcoming us today into Terra Kitchen. Everything was so wonderful. I can't wait to come back.
It was my pleasure. Thank you so much for coming.